Previously, on this trip to Colorado, I took you guys to Rocky Mountain National Park and Cripple Creek, both which had some amazing scenery, and I definitely recommend going to watch those videos first. Now we're going to be heading over to Gunnison, where we're going to see the amazing Black Canyon of the Gunnison, make some more furry friends, and we might even encounter a little bit of weather. Stay tuned. Alright, good morning everyone. Welcome to another episode in Colorado. Today we are going to be leaving Cripple Creek and heading to Gunnison. It's going to be our third stop of the trip, and we're going to have a lot of fun there. Today is mainly a driving day, so it'll be pretty chill, but it's going to be a lot of fun, so stick around. Got some cool stuff for you. We were all packed up and ready to go, and just before we left, I noticed this Jeep pulling this decent-sized trailer, and honestly it gives me ideas because that's probably something we'll end up doing in the near future with our Jeep. Today's drive was going to be a 3-hour drive from Cripple Creek over to Gunnison. It was another beautiful day of driving, and I gotta say I think our drivers enjoy the drive more when we're going to another cool spot. But the clouds had gotten an early start on us this day, and the rain began to pour. Alright, we got Papa driving up here, Brandon's riding shotgun with his game. Alexis and I are chilling in the back, and Mama's making lunch on the windy road. We began climbing back up into the mountains, and just as it had stopped raining, we reached the Continental Divide at Monarch Pass, about 11,000 feet high. Now time to make our way down the other side. Soon after heading down the other side of the mountain, we made it to the Gunnison KOA we had camped at before, with something a little different there. Well, we made it to Gunnison. And to our surprise, once again, donkeys. And they even have goats. Hi. So we made it to Gunnison. I gotta say, this campground is really nice. Like, check out this grass area that we've got all around the RVs. We're just disconnecting and hooking up right now. It's really nice here. There's a pond to go fishing. They got goats and donkeys and everything. There's literally a goat eating in front of someone's camper right now. That's pretty funny. But we're probably just gonna rest the rest of the day, have some fun, maybe check out the town or something, and we'll get at it tomorrow. This campground literally had everything, even a little barn for their goats. It was awesome. I couldn't believe how many different kinds of animals they had at this campground. And we had just finished setting up camp, and we were planning on hanging out outside and having a little outdoor barbecue. But it seemed like Mother Nature had some other plans for us. Well, the heavens unleashed on us. We're getting some lightning right now. We got some water building up on the awning, so we're gonna push it off.
Yeah. Push.
I want to stand under that.
Well, push it harder.
Oh,
it came off on one side.
That's like running into the RV.
yeah, I was like, what?
Mother Nature had forced us to have an early night, but we were looking forward to the next day. Our whole front area is flooded from the rain, and this robin's taking advantage. He's got some worms in his mouth. It was an interesting experience trying to get out of the RV and across the water that morning. But the camp owner was nice enough to help us build this little bridge, so we had this the rest of our stay here. Good morning, guys. We're in Gunnison, Colorado today, and we're going to be going to the Black Canyon of the Gunnison, which is going to be really awesome. We got up a little late this morning, but it rained a lot last night, and this whole area is flooded around our RV. We actually have a little planking system built now. That's going to be our little way to get out of our RV, but it's going to be a lot of fun today. We're going to go check out Black Canyon of the Gunnison, so stick around. We actually had to drive about an hour from Gunnison to get to Black Canyon of the Gunnison, but once we got there, it was pretty obvious.
Oh, look.
Well, we are at Black Canyon of the Gunnison. Look at how crazy this view is. Oh yeah, Black Canyon of the Gunnison was pretty awesome. And it's called Black Canyon of the Gunnison not because of the rocks being colored black, but because the canyon itself is so steep that the bottom of the canyon only gets sunlight for a few minutes a day. That's pretty insane to think about how steep that must be. Oh, and you bet I got my passport stamped. Now, lunchtime. We actually had a spot for lunch that we had eaten at before, and that required going down a pretty steep part of the canyon, and we had to drop it into first gear. It was so steep. But it took us right down to the bottom of the Gunnison River, and we set up for a really nice lunch. After a quick bite, we decided we wanted to head back up and see the rest of the canyon. Now, I've been to the Grand Canyon before, and I gotta say, this canyon's got a different feeling to it. The Grand Canyon's very wide open and vast, and this canyon's very narrow and steep, but they're both pretty awesome. This canyon's insane how steep it is in some of these drop-offs. We went and saw the painted walls, which was a pretty cool rock formation, and we even went towards the end where the canyon started to open back up. Man, I wish I could have stayed here till sunset. Throughout the trail, we saw some pretty cool plants all over the place, and we even saw some peregrine falcon above us. Pretty cool. Now, I couldn't recommend enough coming to this canyon, but some of our fellow travelers might have something different to say. Hey guys, what do you think about this?
I'm not gonna turn on because I'll fall.
Tell me what you think. What do you think about it? First impressions?
Exactly.
Okay, that's good enough. Brandon, what do you think? It's good.
Over here.
What about you, Addie? They're just camera shy, but on the way back we made a quick stop for something special. Mama got the pie. What kind did we get?
Fruit of the forest.
Ooh,
It's
yum.
apple and strawberry rhubarb and raspberry and blueberry. Can't wait to try it.
Good. We even heard that there was a cat at this shop, and you know that we couldn't help but give him a little love. Well, maybe a little too much love. Alright guys, well, today was another great day. A lot of awesome views today, and tomorrow's going to be just another awesome day. We're going to do some exploring, maybe some fishing. It's something I really want to do on this trip, so I'm hoping tomorrow will be the day. But tonight we're going to crack open some really good food and hopefully break into that pie and have a campfire tonight and just enjoy our time with the family. I'm really looking forward to the next day and just loving being out here. You know, it doesn't get better than this, honestly. I'm so blessed to be here. But hopefully we don't get flooded again tonight. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Tonight on the menu we've got filet mignon, courtesy of Alexis. Roasted corn, bread, and potatoes, courtesy of Mom and Pop. Looks good. What do you think? You like the pie? She likes the pie. There are a few things in this world that beat eating a delicious pie by a warm fire. But the next day didn't quite go as we expected it to. We got food for the horsies.
Food for you guys.
And the goats, apparently.
Let me get half of that.
Look at how fast he ran up. Oh, they're all excited. We started our morning out by feeding the goats and the horses some carrots, and we had plans to go out and run some trails and do some fishing today, but then we found out some interesting news that changed our course of plans. Well, it turns out that we are leaving today. The camp owner came up and told us that we were checking out today, and then we looked at our schedule and found out that we actually have to leave today. So we're all kind of sad. They don't look sad, but they are. So that's probably going to be it for this video. I'm going to put a little edit at the end of this one as well. Another little tale of Jacob, whatever you want to call it. But thanks for checking out the video, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you in Ouray on the next video.